Welcome to the weekly edition of the Spartan News. Proudly produced by the Video Club.
Good morning, Spartans. This is Kendallin.
And that's Saba.
And you're watching the Spartan News.
Now for news around the school.
Freshmen, don't forget to bring in your physical by October 15th. Seniors, don't forget to bring in your proof of Magetta shot by October 15th.
Admissions representatives from the following schools will be visiting Olches this week. On Thursday, October 3rd, Northern Illinois University will be here second period and Bradley University during 10th period. Students interested in attending college visits should sign up in Naviance. If you're unable to sign up in Naviance, you must email Mrs. Kenny the day before the visit.
Now we're going to a live tape segment with Iman Cater. Iman Cater will talk politics with AP government teacher Mr. Long.
Hi, this is Iman Cater. There's been a lot of talk in the news about the impeachment inquiry. I am here with AP government teacher Mr. Long to tell us more about this topic.
Okay, you want me to talk about the inquiry?
Yeah.
So it's just that. It's a look at whether or not the president of the United States might have violated federal law in soliciting a foreign government in looking into a political rival during the upcoming 2020 election. And then, what could be related to that is, was there any sort of obstruction of justice or any crime that that was then done to cover up any record of this call? And there's a lot of people that are involved in this, including the Attorney General, Bill Barr, and the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani. So the inquiry is a look at these allegations for starters, and then if it ramps up from there, it would move into the Judiciary Committee for a full-on investigation, which would be responsible for drawing up possible charges against the president, which are known as articles of impeachment. So, the scope of this, are they just going to stick to the Ukrainian scandal, or is it going to encapsulate all sorts of other investigations that have been ongoing about the President of the United States is something we'll have to wait and see.
And then can you also talk about the history of impeachment in United States history with other presidents?
Yeah, well, it's a political process. It's put in to be a civil process at the insistence of Benjamin Franklin in Philadelphia. He kind of won the argument by saying that if you don't have a peaceful process to remove the president of the United States, and people are going to resort to assassination. So that argument won the day. And so in the Constitution, it's found in 3 different sections, most notably in Article 2, Section 4, where they talk about what are the impeachable offenses against the president of the United States, which are treason, bribery, and then other high crimes and misdemeanors. So it's something that's seldom used, and it's a 2-step process. And I think the thing that's most commonly misconstrued about impeachment is that people think that it automatically means removal, which isn't the case, because you can be impeached but not removed. In the history of the United States, there have been 2 presidents that have been impeached. Andrew Johnson, who followed President Lincoln, and President Clinton are the only 2 presidents to be impeached. Neither one was convicted at their trial in the Senate. In fact, Andrew Johnson was 1 vote away from being convicted and removed, but President Clinton wasn't even close. The only other president that's had these types of proceedings go forward against him was also Richard Nixon, but he resigned before he could be impeached, and he probably would have been removed as well, and he recognized that. So, it's a 2-step process. Only the House of Representatives can actually officially impeach, and then it would move to the trial for the removal of the president in the Senate. And the fractions that they put in makes it very difficult to get a conviction, because in the Senate you have to have 2/3 of senators say that the president is guilty for him to actually be removed. So you're talking a current Republican-held Senate that has 53 members. You would have to get some of them to move to the side of a guilty conviction to actually remove Donald Trump if an impeachment were to go forward to a trial in the Senate.
Okay, thank you for that response. We'll keep you guys updated with the impeachment inquiry.
Thanks for that report. Students, make sure to always stay informed, read plenty of sources, and get the information needed. Now to club and activity news.
The yearbook is now available for purchase for $45 on JostensYearbooks.com.
In the second semester, the price goes up to $50. And now to sports.
Hi, this is Iman Cater.
And this is Hibba Warhani.
Despite the change in time and dates, the Olches football team was able to beat Argo.
The team won led by 40-22 with great performance by Chris Gallagher and Anthony Uriardi.
Girls volleyball beats Eisenhower and celebrates some of their favorite teachers.
Did you hear that girls track and field will be starting soon? Preseason starts in November. There is a preseason meeting on November 4th, 3:10 p.m. in the Junior Senior Lounge. Be on the lookout for the flyers and more information.
You betcha. And now back to Kendallin and Saba.
Thanks for joining us today. We love being your place for the Spartan News. Make sure to like, subscribe, and show some love by leaving a comment.
Make sure to keep being awesome, wear a big smile, laugh, and spread some happiness each and every day.
See you next week, Spartans!